Hi, everyone, and welcome to Lyndhurst Community News. Today is Wednesday, September 10th already, and this is episode 98, and I hope you're all having a wonderful week. Nice and cool it's been. Fall seems to have gotten here very quickly. Nice, cool, crisp evenings. Loving it. Sleeping with the windows open. Anyway, if you have any news you want me to share here each week, please send it to LyndhurstCommunityNews@gmail.com, and that email will be in the description box. Now, just a quick reminder, tonight is the rescheduled date for the Minecraft movie night and Zumba, which is going to be in the Town Hall Park. That is being hosted by the Lyndhurst Police Volunteer Emergency Squad. That's tonight, September 10th. I believe it starts at 6:30. There will be Zumba will kick off the night, a Minecraft movie to follow. There will be free popcorn, of course, while supplies last. And this is a free community event where everyone is welcome. So if you've got something that you want to do with your kids tonight, bring them on down there for that Minecraft movie. Now let's take a look at some of the sports, Lyndhurst sports, this past week. Friday night, the Golden Bears beat New Milford at New Milford 24-7. Good going, guys. That was great. And girls soccer has had a great week, too. They beat Beckton 3-0, as well as Dwight Englewood 6-0. And again, the girls volleyball team also raking it in, beating Hawthorne in 2 games, 25-25 in game 1 and 21-20 in game 2. So congratulations, girls, doing great. And the boys soccer team beat North Arlington 1-0. Okay, this was sent in to me from Pete Petronzio of the Rutherford Rotary Club. Even though this is Lyndhurst, plenty of people belong to the Rutherford Rotary Club. Pete is a resident of Lyndhurst, also serves on the Board of Education, and he's a member of the Rutherford Rotary Club. They are hosting, in conjunction with the Meadowlands Chamber of Commerce, a business networking Rotary Club meet and greet. That will be on September 16th at 9:30 a.m. at 1099 Wall Street West in Lyndhurst. Some of the attendees will be Century 21, Semio and Associates, Kearney Bank, Absolute Home Mortgage Corp., Edward Jones, State Farm Insurance, Musto DiBiase, who are candidates for Assembly, will be there as well, and Blue Foundry Bank. The Rotary's mission statement is to provide service to others, promote integrity, and advance world understanding, goodwill, and peace through its fellowship of business, professional, and community leaders. So mark your calendars if you're a business person and would like to network and get to know other local business people. And the Lyndhurst Public Library presents Coffee Canvas Painting Class. Yes, they'll have canvases and coffee, and you can learn how to paint. That's going to be Wednesday, September 17th at 6 p.m. Simple Creations is going to be there presenting for the evening. If you'd like to sign up, go to www.lyndhurstlibrary.org and enjoy to have some coffee and to learn how to paint. And the Lyndhurst Knights of Columbus Council 2396 invite everyone to their Columbus Day beefsteak dinner on Saturday, October 11th at 6:30 p.m. at Our Lady of Mount Carmel Parish Center, which is at 146 Copeland Avenue here in Lyndhurst. There will be a beefsteak plus ziti, dessert, coffee, soda, and water. It's also a BYOB if you'd like. The cost is $60 per person. That includes the dinner, plus 10 prize chances. So that's included in your $60. 50-50 and prize raffles. Group seating is available. Now you can purchase tickets online, where I'll leave the link in the description box. But you could also call 551-587-8402. Again, that's going to be on Saturday, October 11th. And that's for the Knights of Columbus. And today is Wednesday, of course. Today is the day of the Yankee bus trip, which was sponsored by the Lyndhurst American Legion. And our very own Dave Pacelli, also known as Sluggo, has organized the whole event. And we're happy to say we sold out. So it's going to be a great time on the Magical Mystery Bus Tour there, which it sounds like it's going to be. So I wish everybody a safe trip, and keep in mind, I know he's going to be doing more of these, so we'll keep you updated, and if you missed out on this one, you'll have another opportunity moving forward. And don't forget, coming up on Saturday, October 4th, always the first Saturday of October, the American Legion is going to be having its 19th annual clam barbecue. So if you love clams, we have thousands of them. We have fresh clams shucked there on the spot, as well as steamed clams. I will be steaming the clams. But if you're not a clam person, come and enjoy hot dogs, hamburgers, sausage, and salads, and all sorts of other goodies. And that's going to be right on the Great Lawn, right in the front. We have the tent set up, so in case the weather is not in our favor, you can sit under the good tent, or you can come and dine inside. And it begins at 1 o'clock. You do not need to get tickets ahead of time. You can show up, and tickets are $40. And that's, again, Saturday, October 4th, beginning at 1 p.m., which, of course, is the same day that the Antique Car Show is going on at the same time in the town park and on Delafield Avenue. Same thing. If you have a car, you can show up around 9 o'clock, $20 to get in to show your car. Hopefully the weather holds up. Rain date for the car show will be Sunday, October 5th. Now, on a somber note, I just wanted to, I thought it would be important just to recognize and honor the passing of a Lyndhurst legend. Jerry Lombardi passed away last week at the age of 94, which to me is almost the end of an era. I think the only other person who's of that era, who was born, because Jerry was born in Lyndhurst right on Pennsylvania Avenue, and he was the owner and the operator of Jerry Lombardi Plumbing and Heating for, 60 years, I'd say, maybe more, because Jerry didn't retire till he was like 85, and Jerry was one of those guys I knew him my whole life. My family and his family go way back, especially to Pennsylvania Avenue. And just a special human being, a wonderful, wonderful, lovely person. I just adored Jerry. He's one of those persons where I can say he was one of my favorite people. And we're all going to miss him. He was just always happy, friendly, funny. I remember growing up, too, anytime my mother had to call him, because they knew each other their whole lives, he'd spend 90% of the time chit-chatting with my mother or my father or both. But I was always excited when Jerry was coming because he was just always brought rays of sunshine with him. So a very special person. As I say, the end of an era. I think Mr. John Garofalo, who's now 98, I believe, because we mention his birthday here all the time, is probably the only other person I know of in that age group who was born and raised in Lyndhurst, both of whom loved this town, loved everybody in it, and of course we're going to miss Jerry very much. My condolences to his family. It was a beautiful send-off for him last week, and Jerry, we love you, and we will miss you greatly. Now, I don't have much to report on this, and I think this is something that most people have already heard about. I'm trying to find out more information. But I think we've all seen, it was posted online, that New Jersey Transit has sold the transit lot, which is on the corner of New York Avenue and Delafield Avenue, to the New Jersey Economic Development Agency. I'm told, this is not official, but I'm told it was sold for, get ready for this, $65 million. That's all we can seem to find out at this point. How it got in the paper, because it wasn't even a story. It was a picture of it. It was in the record. And it just basically said that. The only thing it didn't say is it didn't mention the price. I was able to get that off the record from someone. And again, I haven't confirmed that. But yeah, we have no idea what's going to go there. And if you're selling something for $65 million to the New Jersey Economic Development Agency, I'm sure it's going to be something that's going to have a tremendous impact on our township. So once again, here we go. The state owns it. The state sold it to one of its other agencies. And the moment I can get any information on what's going to go there, I will let you know. I'm also assuming, by the way, that they're going to wind up building a parking garage. They can't take that parking away. I mean, they just built that new train station. Everybody parks across the street. They closed Kingsland, which means everybody goes to the Lyndhurst train station now, the new train station. Yes, it's beautiful, but where are they going to park? So I'm assuming they're going to build some type of parking garage. What I fear is that they're probably going to charge for it. Yeah, because it's free now, but, I guess they figure they got to pay for that new train station some way or another. So this is a darn shame because, again, this is something out of the hands of the township. I will try to find more information, and as soon as I do, I will absolutely report on it on this show. So that's the latest on that. Anyway, so that's it for this week. I've been doing the news every 2 weeks because I feel that, first of all, I'm very busy. And, I've started up this charity where we cook for cancer families. People go for cancer treatments. And I and a few other people have gotten together and we cook dinner for them when they have on the night of cancer treatment so that they don't have to deal with that. That's the last thing they should have to worry about. And if any of you know anybody in Lyndhurst, we're just going to do it in Lyndhurst for now because we've got to figure out how this is going to work. We got to work the bugs out of it. And once we get it figured out, we could expand into other towns, or we could have the infrastructure in place for other people in other towns to do it as well. I've gotten great response from it, overwhelming response, and we already have three families, I should say, for whom we are cooking. And so if you know of anyone, please reach out to me, and you could send an email to Lyndhurst Community News, and then I'll respond with the details. So I've been doing the news every 2 weeks because I just don't feel, unless something big comes up, then of course I'll do a special episode. But the regular amount of news, I find that we every 2 weeks seems to be good. It seems to work just fine. But anyway, I hope all of you have a wonderful week. Remember that you need to check the batteries on your smoke detectors and your CO2 detectors as per the Lyndhurst Volunteer Fire Department. Make sure you support all of our volunteers, such as the Lyndhurst Police Emergency Squad. They're having some other upcoming events, which I'll report on again before we get to them. I did report on them last week, and if you missed last week's episode, definitely check it out. That's where we talked about the court settlement for the Vivo property on Valleybrook Avenue, where we're going to be getting 30 units. Yep, 30 units because of Builder's Remedy. If you want to learn more about that, check out the last episode, which would be episode 97. Go to the channel to find that. In the meantime, everybody, remember, this is Brian Haggerty reminding you that, hold on a minute, I forgot to bring up my Honeymooners music. I've got to have that. That's, can't end the show without the Honeymooners. So, there we go. This is Brian Haggerty reminding you that a community is not its roads, its streets, its houses, or its buildings. It is its people. It's a wonderful community. Let's keep it that way. It's getting harder and harder to do that with the way they keep building around New Jersey. But let's be there for our neighbors, get to know them, look out for our elderly neighbors, and may God bless all of you and our community. Take care, folks.